PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
Hey, this is James Spann. You've clicked onto our Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday afternoon, the 16th day of June. Alabama's weather looking dry but cooler later in the week, and that's the good news. Let's go to some Skycam images today. We'll go to a water theme. We'll begin with a look at the water of the Tennessee River coming from the Skycam up in Morgan County in Decatur on a sunny, very warm June day. We'll go down south to Demopolis. That's the Tom Bigby River down below, the view from the Demopolis Civic Center. Just a few fluffy cumulus clouds in the sky. And way down south, the Gulf of Mexico is seen from the Skycam there on top of the Phoenix All Suites. And it looks like some kind of big vessel or something out there. Or maybe it's a kite. I don't know. It's a great mystery. But whatever, beautiful day on the Alabama Gulf Coast. Weather down there looks great in case you're headed south for vacation. Up on the water vapor satellite imagery, the heat bubble is shifting west. And accordingly, the hottest weather in the nation will be shifting west for the rest of this week. And a trough is beginning to carve out over the eastern U.S. And look at the cool air coming down. Behind that thing, we've got readings at 1 o'clock this afternoon, only in the 60s over a large part of the Plain States, Kansas, north the Canadian border. And that's awfully refreshing. And the heat's not that bad around here, mostly upper 80s and low 90s. And again, after today, we think the numbers will continue to drop. Got a number of severe weather watches in advance of that push of cool air for the northeast United States. There's one severe thunderstorm watch for a large chunk of Pennsylvania and New York. And up in that region, there is a moderate risk of severe weather for the rest of this afternoon and tonight from West Virginia and northern Virginia northward to include places like Washington, Baltimore, Philadelphia, Atlantic City, and New York City. And surrounding that, a slight risk all the way from Nashville to Boston. And then we've got a slight risk of severe weather out across Oklahoma, North Texas, and up to the lee of the Rockies, up through Colorado, Wyoming. Tomorrow for Tuesday, a slight risk continues out west and also on the immediate coast of the Carolinas. And on day 3, a slight risk from Lubbock, Texas, up to the Canadian border. Sure looks a little dry around here, doesn't it? That's the QPF graphic, expected rain across the nation through Saturday morning at 7 o'clock, and this is showing not a zip, nothing around here. Heaviest rain right over Oklahoma City, 4.5 inches there. Goodness gracious, they've had a wet year. For Iowa and the historic flood zone up there, the rainfall for the week expected to be about 1/4 to 1/2 inch, and thank goodness nothing more than that. Quick peek at the weather in the tropics pretty early in the season here. Nothing happening in the Gulf, the Caribbean, or really the Atlantic Basin of interest. Tropical storm formation is not expected through this week. So let's look at the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock Tuesday. That old 594 heat bubble is sitting over Mexico, parts of West Texas, Arizona, and the state of New Mexico. Phoenix will probably do 111 tomorrow. That's our forecast high for our radio affiliate there. But over the east, we've got that nice vortex sitting just northeast of Detroit. And again, that's going to send a cold front down through here. And this run sure looks dry. We have mentioned a small chance of a shower or a storm tomorrow with the front. But with dry air, you just figure most folks are not going to get wet. And I think that look is probably about right. Wednesday, we get into dry air. Should be a really nice day. A northerly flow in the low levels. Highs only in the middle 80s. Low humidity. And Thursday, the trough continues over the east. An anomalously cool pattern there for the eastern U.S. and down below at the surface. Looks like another gorgeous day. And, hey, Thursday morning, we could start the day off in the 50s around here. Probably upper 50s for Birmingham. Mid-50s for some of the cooler pockets around. Then Friday, we note that little vortex coming down the backside of the trough, and those can be problematic. It's the old summertime northwest flow aloft deal. And underneath that shows a little batch of thunderstorms and MCS coming down through Mississippi into North Alabama. So it could very well be that's our next decent chance of getting a shower storm in here would be Friday or Friday afternoon. Saturday, starting off the weekend, looks like a surface low spins up over South Mississippi, and if that's right, that could be a fairly unsettled day. And again, no washout, but scattered storms for sure, maybe numerous storms at times. in this latest run, kind of moves the low slowly eastward and kind of keeps Alabama in a fairly moist air mass, and that would suggest at least the chance of a stray shower Sunday. And then Monday of next week, the northern half of the state begins to dry out. And we'll peak at the end of the cycle, the 2nd of July. Wow, almost Independence Day here at this look. And, boy, the heat bubble is over Kansas City and St. Louis. Now, the good news, the hot weather is not nice, but it will be dry for the flood-stricken areas up there, and that's good. The westerlies are forced way up north. Some kind of a little inverted trough down there to the south, and that would suggest maybe a few scattered showers and storms around here. But then again, that is early July, and that's what you expect around here in early July. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video posted by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.